The woman picked up the champagne bottle and smashed it against the nuclear submarine with all her might. But to everyone's surprise, the bottle, which should have shattered, bounced back intact, causing the faces of all the officers and crew present to pale instantly.
We're cursed.
According to naval tradition, if the champagne bottle does not break before the ship's launch, it is considered an ill omen, and indeed, this proved to be the case. From the very beginning, this nuclear submarine was plagued by disasters, earning it the reputation as the unluckiest nuclear submarine in naval history. During its construction, 9 workers died under mysterious circumstances, and to this day, the exact cause remains unknown. From then on, the crew referred to it as the Widowmaker. This mishap during the launching ceremony was merely the beginning of a nightmare. Subsequently, they conducted final tests on the submarine, but a serious malfunction occurred during a missile launch. The captain was furious and demanded that his superiors allow for a thorough overhaul before any missions were carried out. However, his superiors insisted on proceeding with the original plan. This was during the Cold War, when the United States and the Soviet Union, the world's only 2 remaining superpowers, were locked in a standoff. The slightest misstep could have triggered World War III. To counter the constant nuclear threats from the United States, the Soviet Union urgently needed to demonstrate its nuclear retaliation capabilities. Thus, on April 30th, 1961, the Soviet military, disregarding the potential dangers, insisted on dispatching the K-19 nuclear submarine, which was still in the testing phase, to carry out a launch mission near Greenland in the North Atlantic. This location essentially covered the United States. Before departure, superiors decided that Alexei would replace Captain Meek as the new captain. The crew was methodically preparing supplies when one sailor accidentally grabbed the wrong medication. Upon discovering this, the doctor rushed after him, but was tragically struck and killed by a truck on the spot. 10 people had already died before the submarine even left the harbor, further terrifying the already anxious crew. So Mick sought out the new captain and conveyed the crew's concerns to him.
You know what the men are calling this boat? The Widowmaker. 5 died from fumes sealing the tanks, another 4 in construction, and now the doctor, the champagne bottle. 10 dead. And we haven't left dock.
Surprised they confide their fears to their commanding officer.
But military orders could not be disobeyed. They had no choice but to take the risk. Under the watchful eyes of the public, they slowly sailed out of the harbor. Before long, another accident occurred. As they descended to 30 meters, water began seeping into the submarine. Next, the new captain ordered a simulated fire drill in the galley. To make it as realistic as possible, they turned off the lights in the compartment, which significantly increased the difficulty for the crew, who were already unfamiliar with the submarine's internal layout. They were all flustered and disorganized. Although the fire in the galley was eventually extinguished, it resulted in numerous casualties. The captain was highly dissatisfied with this outcome and immediately ordered a second drill, insisting they continue until they passed.